Hi, hello, my name is Jade and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today we are going to be making pumpkin bread. This is just pumpkin, but that's the first thing I grabbed. So we're going to be making pumpkin bread. I have you on my old phone. Who knows if this is going to work. I have you on my old phone because I need this phone because it's got my recipe in it. So I hope you guys are ready to make some pumpkin bread. Look at my, do you see my clip? I got it the other day. It's so cute. I'm obsessed with hair clips lately. So I'm gonna get all the ingredients together and then we are going to start our bread. Okay, so I got everything right there. My phone right here. And now we need to set the oven at, I think it's 325, 350. The only thing I don't have out is the butter, and I only need the butter because it says butter and flour these, so I guess I'm gonna do that. I've never done that before. I've seen people just getting a little bit of a paper towel and wiping it over there. I don't have paper towels. My husband and I got rid of our paper towels when we were trying to, you know, use less or spend less, so now we use our rags. Okay, I'll come back when I have this buttered. Okay, those are done. They're over there. You can't see them. Now it's time to do the rest of the stuff. This is our bowl. We need to mix together the dry ingredients. Whisk together dry ingredients. 2 cups all-purpose flour. I'll get that. 1. 2. There's our flour. Oven's ready. 1.5 cups of sugar. Let me move this out of the way. I don't want any flour to get into my sugar dish, so I'm gonna clean this off. So 1 cup sugar and 1/2, I believe. Yes. Half. Sugar's done. Let's move it out of the way as well. So here's our flour and sugar mixture. Now we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. My baking soda right here. I don't know how to do this. Okay. So I don't know where my teaspoon is, like 1 teaspoon, so I'm just gonna do 1/2 and twice, obviously. I feel like I'm missing completely. There's the baking soda. Also move the baking soda over here out of the way. What else do we need? 2 teaspoons baking powder. So we got our baking powder. These guys. We just bought this weekend because I said that I wanted to make pumpkin bread. Again, with the 1/2 teaspoon, we need 2 of these. Well, we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now 2 teaspoons cinnamon. Here is my cinnamon. Try to get everything off of my spoon. Cinnamon. Pop that guy off. 2 teaspoons cinnamon. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's our cinnamon. Cinnamon. Half teaspoon nutmeg. Rinse my fingers off. And try to wipe this guy off. How you guys doing? Are you ready for Halloween? I am. This year we're not moving, so I don't have to worry about like not decorating, but our lease does end on Halloween. So we have to renew our lease or hope that our landlord is okay with us renewing our lease. I don't think that they wouldn't be okay with it, but you never know. So I don't have fine salt, so I have to grind it up, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. How much do we need? Half teaspoon. Like, kind of hard to do. Okay, there's half the teaspoon of salt. The rest of this I'm just going to dump out. I think that's all the dry ingredients. So I'm gonna whisk this together. My handy whisk. Here's all of those beautiful dry ingredients. I don't see why we can't like renew our lease. Like, we've been great tenants, we pay on time and everything. The only reason that we wouldn't is if they increase the rent, because the rent is already pretty high. But yeah, there we go, there's that. These are our dry ingredients, whisked together. Now we need to do the wet ingredients. Mess. I made a mess. Okay, now for the wet ingredients. We have our other bowl, 3 eggs, 1, 2, and 3. There's our eggs. Let me throw the shelf out. Okay, now 1 cup of oil. We're running out of this, so we had to buy another thing of oil. Didn't even do anything. Got barely anything, but we got new oil. We'll finish filling up. That's a lot of oil, but this does make 2 loaves. So much oil. We might have to buy another bottle. There's our oil. And then the last thing we need is our pumpkin puree. You can go to the garbage. So we have our pumpkin puree. How much do we need? 15 ounces. How many ounces are you? 15 ounces. Yummy, yummy, yummy. was gonna show you my bat spatula, but it fell. So we're gonna use our Happy Halloween spatula. Both of these I got from the Dollar Tree, I believe. Maybe I didn't get this one from the Dollar Tree. The other one I did, and you can tell. It's very, what am I doing? It's very thin and flimsy. Try to get that off. Bowl. I'm not sure if I've ever made pumpkin bread. I've made banana bread and zucchini bread many times. I think this might be the first time I've ever made pumpkin bread. I've made pumpkin pie before. Love pumpkin pie. My husband is very excited for this pumpkin bread. Now let's mix this together. This concoction. Do you guys like pumpkin bread? Or are you more of a banana bread or a zucchini bread person? And if you do like pumpkin bread, do you like nuts in it, or do you like chocolate chips, or do you like nothing in it? I wanted to put chocolate chips in this, but my husband said no. So we did not. We have chocolate chips because I made peanut butter cookies last week for my husband, and I wanted chocolate chips in them, so he got me chocolate chips since I was making them. This lighting is not great, I'm sorry guys, but there we go. There is our wet ingredients. Now let me put everything in the sink that I used. Now it says to pour the the dry ingredients over the wet. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me get this guy out of the way first. Right there. So here goes the dry. I feel bad because like this isn't a great angle. But I'm doing what I can. I'm not sure if I've told you guys in any videos yet, but I started a sourdough starter, and it's almost ready to start baking with, and I'm so excited to start baking with sourdough. Like, I'm so excited to start this journey. I was really intimidated by it for a long time, so, but now I think it's almost alive. So I'm going to be able to start baking with it. My husband loves sourdough. Well, I love sourdough too, but I think out of the two of us, he likes it a little bit more than I do. I love it, but like, this man, he buys sourdough just to eat toast. There's nothing wrong with that, but I just think it's funny. I need to switch from my whisk. Look at this. I need to switch from my whisk my spatula. Here it is. Looks so yummy. Very thin. I feel like it's still very thin, but I followed the directions. So now it's time to grab our they are buttered and filled. Or not filled, they're buttered and flour. I'm going to use a serving spoon just to feel like I have a little bit more control instead of just straight up dumping them. I don't want to make the biggest mess, you know. I'm still gonna make a really big mess, I know that. just not as much of a mess. Oh no. I say that as I dump pumpkin all over. I'm so proud of myself. So proud. So proud. Okay, they look about even. Are even. Can't really show it to you without spilling it. But there it is. Now it says to put in the oven for 45 minutes to 55 minutes until a toothpick comes out smoothly. I don't have a toothpick, but we're gonna give it a go. So I will see you when they're done. There they are, gonna bake for 45 minutes now. Here they are all done. It's got like butter and what's it called? Flour on it. I already took a bite. Well, not a bite, I took a piece and it's really good. So yeah. First pumpkin loaf of the year. That's funny. I'm wearing Smashing Pumpkin shirt, but yeah, it turned out good. I'm happy about it. So thanks for baking with me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Let me know what I should bake next.